A long time ago, in an internet far, far away as in about 11 years ago, the big topic of discussion was religion versus atheism, and, in conjunction with that, evolution versus creationism. I would say that this era probably began in earnest with the publication of Richard Dawkins' The God Delusion in 2006, and it probably ended with the death of Christopher Hitchens in 2011. That was kind of when people started to move on to other subjects, understandably so. So, what was it like back then, the mid 2000s to early 2010s, when everybody just wanted to talk about whether or not God was real? Somehow it felt like a more innocent time. And I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but let me qualify it a bit. The existence of God is an important subject, but even as a staunch atheist, I don't really think about it that much on a day to day basis, at least not up until recently when I started rereading some old atheist books. On the other hand, the topics that we fight about in the present day internet are pretty damn serious and pretty damn stressful to contemplate and think about. So it almost seems like a luxury, kind of. Like, we didn't have to worry about the coming collapse of the United States or, the entire world going to shit, Russia becoming a fascist state, invading and annexing another country. We just had to worry about whether or not there was some sort of higher power floating out there in the cosmos. Another thing that I reflect on is that, wow, I was on the right side of that debate. Not to sound arrogant, but I mean, like, I've gone through some of those older videos by these Christian apologists, and the arguments are just not very convincing to me. No more convincing to me than they were 11 years ago. I don't really understand why we were so obsessed with it, but also, like, the fact that it was even, like, presented as a serious argument that the world was 10,000 years old is just pretty ridiculous. Especially since these people pretty much openly admitted up front, nothing you can say will ever change my mind. Remember Ken Ham and Bill Nye? Nothing you can say will ever change my mind. Ugh. I do kind of miss like I said, the more innocent nature of arguing over a topic that ultimately doesn't affect our day-to-day lives that much unless we're talking about the intrusion of religion into society. But now we have more important things to worry about. Unfortunately.